Hey guys, you're watching Gregorio Girls Makeup. If you're new, my name's Seanna and I run this channel with my sister Devin. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about my favorite skincare products. And these are products that are good for combination skin in particular, since that's the skin type that I have. Now, that's not to say if you see something in this video and you don't have combination skin that you shouldn't purchase it. If you see something that I mentioned that interests you and you don't have combination skin, I would absolutely encourage you to try it out anyway, because you never know, you might like it as well. And I will link all these products down below in the description box if you are interested in checking any of them out. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video. So this should be a relatively quick video. I actually only have like a handful of products here. These are just like my current favorites that have really been helping me, keep the balance in my skin. So the first product that I'm going to mention is the Origins Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash. And I feel like the word frothy is just the best way to describe the lather that this cleanser gets. I just pop a little bit on my Clarisonic, wet it, and then start washing my face with that. And it really does, again, get really frothy and like a nice lather on your skin. It removes all my makeup. And again, why I really like this is because it is called the Checks and Balances Face Wash. And it really does help to keep my T-zone oils at bay while not drying out the rest of my face that doesn't get as oily as the center of my face does. Okay, so next is another Origins product, and this is the Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask. And I don't know if you can see, but the bottle is pretty much squeezed thin. So I really like this mask and I've pretty much used all of it. So what I really like about this mask is that after I use it and wash it off, my face looks super clean, super clear, and my pores look really small. I have really big pores, in the center of my nose and then kind of onto the tops of my cheeks. So this really helps just kind of shrink them and just reduce the appearance of big pores. And this is something I use about 2 to 3 times a week. It's definitely not something I would use every day because I think it would probably dry out my skin and just be a little too harsh for me to use every day. So next I have an exfoliating facial scrub. So this is the either Ole or Ole Henriksen. I'm really not sure how you're supposed to pronounce it because I've heard it pronounced a bunch of different ways. But this is their Pore-Balance Facial Sauna Scrub. So right up here, it does say balance. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it is part of their balance line, so it does kind of help keep all your oils in check, which is one of the reasons I really like it. Also, again, it is an exfoliating scrub, but it's just so gentle. It smells so good. It smells kind of herbally and just spa-like those herbally smells that you always smell when you're getting a facial or whatever. Not that I get too many facials in my life, but it's just that relaxing, again, herbal smell. And after I use this, my face just feels so soft and so smooth, but it doesn't strip my skin. So it's not it's just getting rid of all my oils and then stripping my skin dry. My skin never feels dry after I use this. It really just gently scrubs away all the dead skin cells and just leaves a nice fresh layer of skin on my face, and my makeup always applies so much better on the days that I use this scrub. And again, this is also not something I use every day. I usually use it every other day or 3 times a week, because this would dry out my face if I exfoliated every day and probably leave my skin a little bit raw. I also wouldn't recommend exfoliating your face every day anyway with any product. This is just a really nice scrub to use about 3-ish times a week. So next I have a micellar water, and this is the Garnier Skin Active All-in-One Mattifying Micellar Cleansing Water. So this one, it says it removes makeup, cleanses, and purifies pores. So again, I like it because it's mattifying. It's really going to help me keep my T-zone oils at bay. You're going to hear me say that a million times in this video. I'm sorry, it's just because the type of skin that I have. And this is obviously, since it's a micellar water, really gentle. It's drugstore, so it's affordable. This also doesn't strip my skin. It really does help me get the last bit of makeup off my face after I've washed my face and used a makeup wipe and all that stuff. This is kind of what I go in with for my last little peruse around my face for anything that was still kind of hanging out and didn't get taken off by my cleanser. And again, because it's mattifying, I do like to run it through my T-zone, especially just so my oils are kept in check. So next I have the Badescu Rosewater Spray. So I think this is like everybody's favorite no matter what skin type you have. So I really like to use this spray after my micellar water, again because I did a lot of like balancing and purifying types of products. So I do like to add moisture back to my skin with this spray. But again, since it's a spray, it kind of spritzes all over my face and I'm not adding too much to where it's going to make my T-zone overproduce oils. But I also don't want to deprive my skin of anything moisturizing because then I'll overproduce oils and then the rest of my face, obviously that tends to get dry, will stay dry. So this spray adds moisture back to my face and also really soothes my skin. So on the dry parts of my skin, especially in the winter time, this spray really feels just nice and soothing and calming. And also it's affordable, so I love that part too. So this next product is another product I love for this time of year, especially since like the cold, dry winter air can really dry out the outer parts of my face. So this is the Laniege Special Care Water Sleeping Mask for all skin. So I don't know if you can see that in there, but it's basically like a gel texture. And I, again, don't use this every night. So I usually try and use this mask on a night where I use a purifying mask, just so, again, I'm putting moisture back into my face and just maintaining that balance of my skin. Having combination skin is really walking like a fine line between making sure I'm not super oily in the middle of my face, but making sure the outer portions of my face aren't dry and like just withering away as well. And I'll use this in place of my moisturizer. I don't tend to use a moisturizer and then this mask because, again, then the center of my face will just be an oil slick and it would be really gross the next morning when I wake up. So again, I'm probably using this about 3 to 4 nights a week as well. But after I use this mask, my skin just feels so like supple and hydrated, and it's also really soothing because it's just a nice like light watery gel mask. Really like the texture, and again it just feels so calming and soothing on my skin. And then the next day when I wake up, my face feels like just super supple like I said, and the moisture is all restored. Okay, so I'm not sure if I just said that Laniege mask was the last product, but if I did, I lied. The last product that we're going to talk about is this Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. So this is obviously an eye cream, and what I really like about this is that 1, it hydrates my under eyes really nicely, and 2, it's a really bright like yellowy greeny color. So as I'm massaging this, you know, or pressing this into my skin, it really does help brighten up my under eyes, which I need especially like in the morning when I'm all tired and like puffy and have dark circles and all that good stuff. This really helps to brighten up my under eye. Now this is obviously Kiehl, so it is a little bit more expensive, but you really don't need a lot when you're using this product. So for each application, you really only need a little bit. So if you are looking at this product and you're interested, but you're kind of like scared on the price point, I totally get it because it is a small tub, but just remember that it is going to last you a while because you need, you know, a really small amount per application. Alright guys, and that is it for this video. I feel like we went through that pretty quick, so I hope this video isn't too long. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you would like us to make more skincare videos, please just leave us a comment down below. And also leave us a comment on your favorite skincare products. We love to hear about new things and see what works for our viewers, and hopefully try them out too. Before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow Devin and I on Instagram. I'm at Seanna Greggs and Devin is at DevDevGreggs, and we will see you in our next video.